Hello everyone. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Talha, Jinia, are you listening to me? Arafat, Abdullah, Jubair, Talha, and all. Najia, are you listening to me, everyone?
जी सर।
Where is Sakib? This is Samia. I think some of you are missing here. Where are the rest of the students? Jinia, didn't you inform them? Okay. Okay, I think I should stay for a while for them. Where is Abdul Rahman, Deepu, and Sakib? Are you listening to me? Jinia, are you listening to me? Okay, everyone, please confirm that my voice is clear to you. Is it okay?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Okay, as far as they are absent from my class, I can start my session, and if they come back, and we will take them back in our class. So we are going to open our new session, and today we will talk about a particular situation. আজকে আমরা আসলে একটা পার্টিকুলার সিচুয়েশন নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। সবাই কি আমার কথাটা আসলে ক্লিয়ার বুঝতে পারতেছো কিনা আমাকে একটু কনফার্ম করবা।
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Today we are going to talk about a particular situation, and this situation is all about think about yourself. You are a tourist. I am the ambassador here. I would like to give you a passport and a visa. If you want to get it, first of all, you have to give me some questions answer, and right after then, I will allow you to take back the passport and visa and go back to the foreign country. So the questions are all set. You must have to be fluent in terms of giving the answers. Um, I would like to give all the questions to you uh, just right before asking these questions. Who is that guy? I think is it Abdul Rahman?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to our class.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Are you listening me? Abdul Rahman, are you listening me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ওকে ফাইন। আচ্ছা, আমি বিষয়টা প্রথমে বাংলা কনভারসেশন দিয়ে তোমাদেরকে বোঝানোর জন্য বলতেছি। আজকে বিষয়টা হচ্ছে এরকম অনেকটা যে তোমরা সবাই হচ্ছে ট্যুরিস্ট। আমি এখানে হচ্ছে এম্বাসিতে কাজ করি, মানুষের পাসপোর্ট অ্যান্ড ভিসা অ্যাপ্রুভাল করি। তো তোমরা বিদেশ যেতে চাচ্ছ। ইন দিস সিচুয়েশন তোমাদেরকে কিছু পার্টিকুলার কোশ্চেন করবে এম্বাসি থেকে, যে যাতে করে তোমাদেরকে কোয়ারি করতে পারে যে ওয়েদার ইউ আর ফিট এনাফ অর নট টু গো অ্যাব্রড। তো আজকে প্রথমত আমি সেই কোশ্চেনগুলো তোমাদের কাছে শো অফ করব। রাইট আফটার দেন এই কোশ্চেন্সের আনসার সেশনটাও আমি তোমাদেরকে বলে দেব, এবং এরপরে একজন একজন করে তোমরা সবাই আমার কোশ্চেনের আনসার দিবা, এবং আমি একটা অনলাইন টোকেন দেব যে তোমরা আসলে বিদেশ যাওয়ার জন্য উপযুক্ত কিনা সেটা আসলে এই অ্যাপ্রুভালের মধ্যে পেয়ে যাবা। সো আই থিঙ্ক অল অফ ইউ আর রেডি। ইজ ইট ওকে?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ওকে ওকে The first question is too much easy for all of you. It's only regarding your name. If someone asks you about your name, just like that, tell me something about your name. Or the question might be something like that. Tell me your name. So first of all, while someone asks you in formal mode, you must have to give the full name. তোমাকে কেউ যদি ফর্মালি কোথাও অফিসিয়ালি তোমার নাম জিজ্ঞেস করে অ্যাকর্ডিং টু ইউর সার্টিফিকেট, বার্থ সার্টিফিকেট অথবা ন্যাশনাল আইডি অথবা তোমার পাসপোর্টের যে প্রোফাইল নেম আছে সেটা সম্পূর্ণ তোমাকে বলতে হবে। সাপোজ আমি যদি আব্দুর রহমান দীপুকে প্রশ্ন করি, দীপ হোয়াটস ইউর ফুল নেম অথবা হোয়াটস ইউর নেম, দীপু মাস্ট হ্যাভ টু আনসার জাস্ট লাইক দ্যাট, I am Abdul Rahman Dipu. If I am gonna ask it to Najia, Najia should answer, this is Najia Akhtar Kotha. Is it right, Najia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I am going to ask it to Talha, Talha must have to answer just like that. Why you are laughing, Talha? Are you listening to me? Okay then. Okay then. I didn't forget about your treat. You didn't treat me yet. I think in the next time you will treat me with your kachi biryani. Talha. Okay, all of you must have to be there. Okay, now come to the class. If I ask you about your name, then you must have to answer just like that. My name is Abdul Rahman Dipu. If I am gonna ask it to Jinia, Jinia must have to answer just like that. This is Jinia Nazneen. And right after then, is there anyone new? Here is another person, and this is Sakib. Sakib, welcome back to our class. Are you listening to me, Sakib? Sakib, are you listening to me? I think. Sakib, তোমার মাইক্রোফোনটা ওপেন করো। আই থিঙ্ক মাউথ স্পিকার যেটা আছে ওপেন করো, সেটা মিউট করা আছে। ওকে ফাইন, এখন তোমার ভয়েসটা অনেকটাই ক্লিয়ার, আমরা তোমাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছি। যাই হোক, সাকিব লেট করে আসার কারণে হচ্ছে আমাদের সেশনটা একটু আবার ফিডব্যাক দিতে হবে তোমাদেরকে, যে রাইট আফটার দেন আমরা যখন পিছন থেকে ফিরে কোয়েশন সেশনটা আবার বলবো। সেশনটা হচ্ছে এরকম যে সাকিব, বিষয়টা তোমার জন্য আমি আবার একবার বলতেছি। অলরেডি তুমি 7 মিনিট লেট করে আসছো অনলাইনে, যদিও বা একটু আগে বলতেছিলা যে তোমার ঘুম আসতেছিল। রাইট দেন, বিষয়টা হচ্ছে আমরা তোমাদেরকে back in the last class I talked about it that today we are going to talk about our particular situations. In these situations you guys will have particular questions if you want to become a foreign tourist and if you want to get passport and visa and all. The first of all I would like to ask you about your full name, then you must have to answer according to your passport's name. The answer will be, if I am gonna ask it to Sakib, Sakib will answer just like that, this is Sakibul Islam, or he can answer just like that, my name is Sakibul Islam. And right after then, if I am going to ask you about your date of birth, if I am going to ask Samia, what is your date of birth, then Samia must have to answer just like that, my date of birth is such like 14th of December of 1990. It's all about me. You guys have to edit your date of birth. Right after that, I would like to ask you, what do you do? Basically, what do you do? This is the questions. You can replace it with, what is your profession? So if I am going to ask you, what do you do, you must have to give the answer such like that, I'm a businessman and a tourist. I'm a businessman and a tourist. I would love to visit all the different countries. This is the third questions. Right after then, if I am going to ask you the question such like that, Where is your hometown? Where is your hometown? Or where are you from? You must have to answer. Basically, I am from Bhuigor, Narenganj, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Or you can skip Bhuigor, such like that. Basically, I am from Narenganj, Dhaka, Bangladesh. So these will be the answers for your particular questions. Right after then, I'm gonna ask you the main question. The question will be on why are you there? Everyone, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Someone is knocking on the door. Okay, fine. The next question will be on. Okay, fine. Don't make noise. The next question will be on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Or where do you wanna go? Where are you going? Or where do you wanna go? এর মানে হচ্ছে তুমি কোথায় যেতে চাচ্ছ? The answer will be such like that. I would love to go America. If you would like to go to Italy or Thailand, or it can be Kuwait or Saudi Arabia, according to your choice. So you must have to mention it. If I am going to ask you, where do you wanna go? You just have to give the answers. I would love to go to America. And then I would ask you about the reason. Why would you like to go to America? Is there any particular reason that you would love to go there? The answer will be, I would love to see the beauty, or I would love to see the historical place of that particular place. It can be America, it can be Thailand, it can be any other places that you want to go there. Right after then, I will ask you about how long will you stay there. That means তুমি ওই দেশে যাওয়ার পরে কয়দিন থাকতে চাচ্ছ. How long will you stay there? The answer will be such like that. I will stay there only for 5 or 6 days. তোমরা দয়া করে তোমাদের মাইক্রোফোনগুলো সবাই মিউট করে রাখো. সবাই মিউট করে রাখো. যখন আমি বলবো তখন তোমরা একে একে করে ওপেন করবা, তাতে করে এক্সটার্নাল যে সাউন্ডগুলো সেগুলো আমাদের ক্লাসকে হ্যাম্পার করবে না. হ্যাঁ, অলরেডি জিনিয়া করছে, নাজিয়া করছে. হ্যাঁ, দ্যাটস প্রিটি গুড, দ্যাটস প্রিটি গুড. ওকে, ফাইন. এক্সটার্নাল সাউন্ডগুলো এখন অফ হয়ে গেছে. আমার মনে হয় এই জিঞ্জিরা ঘাট থেকে আমি এখন চলে আসছি ইম্পেরিয়ালের ক্লাসরুমে. ওকে, ফাইন. ওকে, ফাইন. তোমরা কি আমার কোশ্চেনগুলো সিকোয়েন্সলি শুনছো? আমাকে একজন রেসপন্স করো, যে কোনো একজন আনমিউট করে রেসপন্স করো যে আমার কোশ্চেন্সগুলো তোমরা সিকোয়েন্সলি শুনছো কিনা. কেউ একজন আনমিউট করো. ওকে, ফাইন. আমি দীপুকে বলতেছি. দীপু, তুমি আনমিউট করো. আনমিউট করে বলো তো দেখি যে আমি যে কোশ্চেন্সগুলো বললাম এই কোশ্চেনগুলো শোনা গেছে কিনা.
জি স্যার।
ওকে, ওকে, ফাইন. ওকে, ফাইন. আমি যদি এখন এক এক করে প্রশ্ন করি, তোমাদেরকে সেই প্রশ্নগুলো উত্তর দিতে হবে. এবং এক্ষেত্রে তোমরা যদি কোথাও ফাম্বল করো অথবা গেট স্টাক, আটকায় যাও, আই উড লাভ টু হেল্প ইউ. ওকে, ফাইন. ফার্স্ট অফ অল, আই উড লাভ টু আস্ক দ্যাট পার্টিকুলার দোজ কোয়েশ্চেন্স to Abdullah Jubair. Jubair Abdullah, are you there?
জি স্যার।
Okay, except Abdullah, all of you must have to be concentrated regarding these questions, as you are going to respond just right after Jubair Abdullah. If your performance will like fantastic here, I will like to give you the passport and visa in virtual mode. Okay, fine. Be there for me, and I would love to ask the questions to Jubair Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah, are you ready for that session?
Yes sir, I'm ready.
Okay, fine. All of you, please listen to me. I would love to ask him some particular questions. Before that, I have to take a sip from my coffee. Okay, it is already cold. Okay, I would love to ask Abdullah Jubair, as you are looking fantastic today, and I am the one of the member and administrative officer of this embassy. I don't know the name of this embassy, but still now I am the administrative officer of this embassy, and I would love to query some questions to you. And if you have all the details regarding your uh, passport and visa approval process, and I would love to give you the passport and visa. So, Abdullah, I would love to know something in details about you. The first question is for you. Would you like to mention your full name?
My name is Abdullah Jubair.
Okay, that's a pretty cool answer. If you don't mind, may I ask you the meaning of your name? What's the meaning of Abdullah?
Means of closest persons of Allah.
It can be replaced by the servant of Allah, and the closest person of Allah. It can be also said. Okay, fine. That's a nice response from you. I would love to ask another questions to Abdullah Zubair. Would you like to mention your date of birth? And it's from real sense.
My is 12th September 2005.
September, just right after this is the month of July, just right after 1 month, we will have 1 or 2 months, we will have your birthday. You can treat us in advance. We are willing to wish you in advance also. Okay, fine. I would love to hear something about your profession. Abdullah Jubair, would you like to talk about something? What do you do now?
Basically, I'm a student. Recently, I have just completed my SSC exam. Now I work at shop.
Okay, that means you are a part-time businessman here. Is it true? Is it true, Jubair Abdullah? Okay, I would love to ask you another questions. Tell me something about your parents.
My mother name is Shainatar. He is a housewife, and my father's name is Farooq Ahmed. He's a businessman.
Okay, that's a nice response from you. I would love to ask you another questions. Would you like to mention basically where are you from?
Basically, I am from Chittagong, Noakhali. Now I live in Dhaka for 2 years.
Okay, fine. That's a pretty nice response from you. I would love to ask you another questions regarding your educational qualification. Tell me something about your educational qualification.
Uh,
Have you completed your SSC yet?
yes, sir. I have completed my SC exams.
That's a fine response, and that you are going matured enough. I would love to ask you that this is the prime question. You must have to be careful in terms of giving the answers. The question is all about where do you want to go?
I would like to go America.
America, this is the marvelous place. I would love to go there also. But where's the reason you are choosing America over any other country just like that? You are not choosing England, you are not choosing Thailand, Malaysia, or India. But still now, you are dreaming for America. Is there any particular reason that you would love to go there?
Today world is a modern world, and the America is also a modern country.
Yeah.
There is a huge amount of workplace and amazing beautiful places. They are also here. And why? That's why I will go. I wanna go to America.
Okay, that means you will not stay here more than 2 or 3 months, or you would like to stay here for rest of your life.
I prefer it depends on work.
That means you want to go here not as a tourist, you just want to go here as an employee to earn money.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I have some another questions regarding your America tour. We know that America is a Western country. They have free cultural life. If you go there as a Muslim, um, would you spare some Islamic rules and norms over there if you go there? And would you like to skip the Islamization and all the culture that you have practiced a lot from your childhood? Would you like to spare it for American culture?
Actually, this is very hard for me, but I can manage it.
That's a pretty cool answer. You are looking like a manageable and confident people. I would love to give you the passport and visa, but right before that, I would like to hear something about you. Do you have any relative over there to escort you or to sponsor you in America? Do you have any relative?
No, sir.
You can contact Joe Biden in online. Okay, fine.
Yes, I will
All,
try.
okay, all the very best. I think you have passed our embassy sessions, and I would love to, in particular personal sessions, I would love to give you the passport and visa and full of approval to go to over America. I think this is the nice sessions that I have with you. Now I would love to talk with another
Thank you,
person
sir.
from. You are welcome. You are welcome. I would love to talk about something indifferent, and it can be from female version. Who would love to give the interview first? Is it Nazia, Samia, or Jinia? Who would love to give the interview first? I am not hearing to anyone. Uh, you did, but the fact is, this is the online class. This is something else. You are talking to someone without having any kind of manual procedure. You are not seeing something on the digital lecture board. You are just have to pretend from your back of your mind. You just have to give the answers. I am asking something out of the box, and that's why you have to innovate the questions spontaneously, and that's why you must have to be more fluent in the online conversation system. So I would love to ask the questions to Samia. Samia, are you ready for that? Samia, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I would love to ask you lots of questions as you are traveler here. I think pretend you are a tourist. I would love to give you passport and visa. But before that, all the embassies would like to clarify whether you are fit enough or not to go to abroad. I would love to ask you basic concept and basic conceptual questions from you. The basic questions, first of all, I would love to put in front of you. It's all about your name. Would you like to mention about your name?
My name is Nusrat Jahan Samia.
Nusrat Jamyan Samia. That's a nice name. I would love to hear about something, your date of birth.
My date of birth is 17th of June in 9 of 2006.
2006. Okay, fine. That means you are much more younger than me. Okay. I would love to ask you about your profession. Would you like to say something about your profession or what do you do now?
Basically, I'm a student now, and I have
Yeah. You are a student and sort of businessman, I think you can say. As you are wanting to go abroad, you must have to say something that someone just right before sitting, he must have to be convinced with. Okay? I'm gonna ask you the other questions regarding your parents. Would you like to say something about your parents and family?
my father's name is Nabil Hussain, and he's a businessman, and my mother's name is Salma Akbar, and she is a housewife.
Yeah, it can be housemaker also. Okay, fine. That's a nice response. Would you like to mention about your hometown? Where is your hometown?
Basically, I'm living in Dhaka, and and
Okay, you are
hometown is
like
Dhaka.
okay, okay. You sounds good. You sounds good in my over microphone. I would love to ask you another questions regarding your educational qualification.
Recently, I completed my SSC exam, and uh, there are I
Okay, and right after then, I would love to ask you the main questions. Where do you wanna go, Samia?
I
Where do
in
you want to
India.
go? In India. As I mentioned earlier, that India is a Hindu country, I think. There are lots of Hindu people. You are a Muslim. If you go there, there will be a cultural problem. And if you go there only for short time, that it will be okay. But I don't think so. Okay, okay. I'm gonna ask you why you are liking India over any other country.
There are many states for India, so that I would choose.
Okay, do you wanna go to Taj Mahal in India?
Yes, but I wanna go Kashmir and Rajasthan.
Yeah, that's a two nice states also. I would love to go there also. But basically, I just wanna clarify how long will you stay here?
1 month.
1 month. Do you have lots of money to stay over there for 1 month?
No, but my father is sponsor me.
Okay, your father is the sponsor. All of you, as you heard that Samya's father will sponsor her. So we can expect that in the very next class, she will sponsor our treat. Okay, okay, Samya, is there anyone over there to sponsor you in India? Do you have any relatives over there? Okay. Thank you very much for your nice conversation. I would love to give you the passport and visa, but the fact is, we are on the virtual call, and that's why I can't give you in the real sense. So thank you for your nice conversation. I have a question for Samia. Samia, would you like to give me the response that I think everyone is watching there? There is some light is blinking and shining just right behind you. Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. That's the decoration of a room. Thank you very much for your nice sessions. I would love to ask that questions. Is it Talha? Talha is staring at us. Talha, I would like to ask you some basic questions. You don't have to take tension. Are you there? Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the question will be short for you. I don't want to make you hesitate. I know your limitations. The first of all, Talha, would you like to mention about your name? What is your full name?
Name is Hashimul Islam Talha.
That's a pretty good name. I would love to ask you about your date of birth. What is your date of birth, Talha?
28 August uh, and 5
Don't you remember your year of birth? Is it 2005 or 6?
2005.
2005. Okay, fine. That's okay. Talha, would you like to say something about what do you do?
Like
Are you a student or businessman? Are you a student or a businessman?
yes,
Yes, that means you are both of it. Okay, fine. I would like to ask you, where is your hometown? Where do you live? Where is your hometown? Is it Chatpur? Is it Chatpur? Okay. If you have the chance to go abroad, where do you like to go? Where do you want to go? Okay, fine. I have a proposal that if you get married in near future and your father-in-law will sponsor you to go abroad, where do you want to go? He is a little bit of tensed about where to go. I think so. Okay, Talha, best of luck, all the very best. You are here. We are really pleased to see you. And I hope that you are having your fantastic time. And You told me earlier that whatever time you will fix, there will be no problem for my online class. But Sakib did. Sakib already left the classroom. I think he is feeling sleepy, and that's why he got stuck with the bat. Now I would like to ask the questions to Najia. Najia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Are you listening to me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am recording the all the classes. This is the process of my class. I have the screen record process which is running. Uh, are you okay with that? Talha, are you sleeping? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Najia, I would love to ask you the questions regarding your foreign tour and trip, and I think you are fully prepared for it. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, be casual. Think about a particular situations. You are talking to someone who is unknown for you, and be casual. Be casual. Don't try to be so much hypocritical here. Okay, the very first question is for you. What's your full name?
My full name, Najia Akhtar Pathan.
Okay, I would love to ask you the another questions. It's all about your date of birth.
21st February 2006.
Okay, that's a pretty good year, I think. Okay, I would love to ask you the other questions regarding your profession. What do you do?
Basically, I'm a student and I want to.
You want to go abroad? Okay, okay. I'm gonna ask you the another questions. Tell me something about your parents.
My father name is Mohammad Kashem and my mother's name is Beauty Akhtar. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Just I wanna ask you something about your hometown. Would you like to say something about your hometown?
Basically, I live in Dhaka. I'm from.
Okay, fine. That's all okay with your passport and visa informations. I would love to ask you if you have the chance to go abroad, where do you wanna go?
Japan.
Do you have any specific reason you are choosing over?
Study.
Okay, that's okay. She wants to go Japan just to get higher education. That's all okay with that. I would love to ask you the other questions. How long will you stay here? Is it for 1 or 2 years or for forever? Is it for 1 or 2 years? Najia, if
Yes,
you
sir.
have the chance to go Japan, how long will you stay here or stay there? Is it for 1 year or 2 year?
2 year.
Okay, that's all okay with that. That's a pretty nice conversation with you. I would love to make the conversation again and again. All the very best. I wish you could get the visa and passport for your Japan tour. Okay, now I would love to ask the questions. Uh, there are 4 person, 3 person I haven't invited yet. Deepu already has left. Has left. Okay, I don't know what's the reason. Okay, I would love to ask the questions to Jinia. Jinia, are you there? Okay, fine. Are you ready for that? Okay, I'm going to ask you some out of box questions regarding your foreign tour. So don't be hype, and I think you could keep the answers from back of your mind. If someone asks you some questions which is uncommon to you, you must have to give the answers from your back of mind and from your third sense. Okay, the very first question is all about your name. Do you want to say something about your nice name? That's a pretty cool answer and response. I think you have already determined what's the meaning of your name. As I asked all the persons, and that's why you make it quick. Okay, that's a pretty cool, and the coolness is going on. I would love to hear about your date of birth, and is it in real sense, according to the passport? 2003, is it? 2006. It's all okay with that. Okay, now I wanna say something. I just making myself much more curious about your profession. Would you like to say something about your profession? Okay, as I watched earlier, and I think all of you, whoever is attested with you in the Facebook, that you have given a treat to your mom. Is it the first salary? Okay, tuition is also a part-time job, so you can treat us. Okay, fine. Okay, then I would love to ask you about your parents. Tell me something about your parents. Okay, Minor Risby is your mother. Okay, fine. I would love to ask you something about your basic hometown. Where is your hometown? Okay, that means you are the Noakhalian people. Okay, then I would love to ask you something about your educational qualification. Okay. Um, as you have completed your SSC, that means you are much more grown enough. So I can ask you something, and I can offer you something to go over some countries to enjoy the country, the enjoy the beauty of the particular countries. Do you have any kind of fascination or fantasy to go or to visit any country? Why you are choosing Indonesia? Still now there are lots of country over there. Okay, Indonesia and Switzerland, both of these countries is beautiful. There is no doubt both of these countries are beautiful. But the main fact is it only for the beauty of those countries or for any other reasons are there hidden? I know as you are an ambitious girl, you would love to go there, and I hope that you guys will have their passion and have their all the hidden expectation that you are achieving for or rearing for the long time. And I hope that you guys will turn your aspiration into achievement. The main fact is, if you get the chance to go over there, would you like to stay forever or for a short period of time? Then what? Then what for your country? Don't you love your country? I know you. Yeah, tell me. Okay, you just want to make it clear that if you go there, you will do something in favor of your country. So staying outside, it can be also much more fruitful for your country. It's okay. But I have something to ask. Is there anyone over there to sponsor you? Okay, fine. Thank you very much for your nice conversation, and you were much more fluent in this conversation. I think all of you guys have enjoyed it well. Now I'm gonna ask this particular questions. Abdul Rahman, I will ask you the same questions at the rest of the last session. And before you, I would love to ask this question to Arafat. Arafat, are you ready? Arafat, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the basic questions. What about your mom? Is she okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Give my cordial regards to her. Okay. I would love to ask you some basic questions, and I think you are fully ready for that. The basic question is for you is that tell me something about your name.
My name is Arafat Islam.
Okay. Do you know what's the meaning of Arafat?
No, sir.
Don't know? The meaning of Arafat is well known or mostly addressed. Suporichito in Bangla. It's Suporichito. Okay. Right after that, I have a questions regarding your date of birth.
My date of birth 2005 of 6 May.
Okay. Tell me something about your profession or what do you do?
But basically, I am a student.
Okay.
Uh,
You were a student and I think you are a businessman also.
yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Tell me something about your parents.
My my father name is MD Monir Jaman. She is a government officer. My mother is a Raja Sultana. She is a teacher.
Okay, then. Okay, I would love to ask you about your hometown.
I live in Dhaka.
Okay, I would love to ask you about your choice. Where do you want to go? If you have the chance to go abroad, where do you want to go?
My choice is Dubai.
Dubai. Dubai is calling you, such like, yeah, Rafat, come to Dubai.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Do you have any other kind of illegal intentions to go over Dubai to do smuggling or to hijacking the gold or something like that? Do you have the bad intentions to go over there? I don't think so. You're thinking about it. Okay, Arafat, I would love to ask you the another questions. Uh, Arafat is playing with us a hide and seek with the
No,
camera.
sir. Internet problem.
Yeah, you must have to spend some money to improve your internet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have a personal router with me, as you can see here. This is the personal router just only for my PC and my online Zoom connections. Just right before you, I have already taken 3 classes from the downwards. That means after evening, I have already taken the 3 classes. This is the fourth class. I will take a class just right after you in the 11th p.m.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's how my days always go. Okay, fine. I would love to ask you the another questions. Arafat, how about your feelings? You were on the online class. How about your feelings? Are you feeling okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Very good, sir. That's a pretty cool answer. I would love to ask you the last questions for Eva. Do you think that by practicing this kind of English will help you to be a fluent English speaker? Okay, I think he didn't hear it about. Okay, fine. Arifa, thank you very much for your nice conversation. Have a nice day, man. Okay, here is Abdul Rahman. I did wait to you, and I think you have been waiting for a long time. More than 44 minutes already have gone. How are you feeling today, Abdul Rahman? Are you feeling okay?
I am feeling so good.
How about your day? Is it too good?
Yes, pretty good.
Yeah, okay, fine. Have you completed your supper or dinner?
No, sir.
All of you, have you completed your dinner?
No, sir.
No, okay, okay. I have already
After the
completed.
class, sir, after the class, I will go a wedding party
Okay,
in my
fine.
area.
Okay, okay. You do party, but don't cross the limit of your. Okay, fine. I have something in special to ask you. Abdul Rahman, would you like to say something about your name?
My full name is Abdul Rahman Dipu.
Okay. What's the name? What's the meaning of the name of Abdul Rahman?
Abdul Rahman meanings in Bangla, Allahor Das.
Yeah, Allah Dash or Allah Banda. That's a pretty cool answer and response. If you want to make it in English, that will be the servant of God or servant of Allah. Is it okay?
Yes, sir, servant of Allah.
Okay, that's a pretty cool response. You are a quick learner. I just want to make it clear that would you like to mention about your date of birth?
My date of birth, 22 of December of 2006.
Okay, okay. Okay, Sakib has already knocked me out that there was a problem in his mobile's camera and that's why he is not performing well. Talha,
Wait,
Talha, you are not allowed to do it
Mustafa
here.
is killing.
Talha, you just have to be wake up, wake up. He is acting like a child. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk about it later. Okay, Abdul Rahman, I would like to hear something about your parents.
My father name is MD Zakir Hossain. He is a businessman. Besides, he is a non-government employer. And my mother name is Fatima Akhtar. He is a homemaker.
Okay,
She works for me and my family.
okay. Please give regards to your father and mother from me, from my side. Okay, I would love to ask you about your profession. Basically, what do you do? What do you do?
Basically, I'm a student and I want to go abroad for visiting interesting place and historical place.
Okay, now then, I would love to ask you about your hometown.
My hometown is Borishal.
Okay. Then tell me something about your education.
Recently, I have been completed my SSC examination and I am waiting for my result.
Okay, I hope that you guys will do, all of you will do the best performance for our schools and you guys will make us proud by your result. And I personally believe on all of you. Okay, the next question is for you if you get the chance to go over any country. But if you don't mind, I would like to say something on behalf of you. That's Abdul Rahman, you are the citizen of Borishal. All the people of Borishal would like to consider them they are in the another country. Borishal is apart from Bangladesh. And while you are crossing your district, and all the people from your native village would like to say hi, that Abdul Rahman Dipu is crossing the boundary or border of Borishal's country. So how is it feeling that if you like to cross the border side of Bangladesh and would like to join in America, England or something like that? Especially where do you want to go?
Mm, I want to go recently in India
Why you are choosing India?
because I want to go there and I will take treatment.
Okay, fine. I think Samia already talked about it. So you can make a partner with Samia and both of you can go India. It can minimize your cost. It can minimize your cost and you must have to make a journey in the train. It will be a nice journey. Okay, fine. It was my suggestions, and if I have the time, I will join with you. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I would love to ask you another questions regarding your foreign tour. Abdul Rahman Dipu, have you any relatives? Have you any relatives over there in India to sponsor you?
No, I have no relative in India.
Okay, then. Then how long will you stay there?
I will stay there 2 weeks.
Okay. Do you have that much of money to sponsor yourself in there?
No, sir. My father sponsor me.
Okay, he is going to sponsor you. So I have a special request for to all of you that though all of you have already mentioned that you don't have lots of money to sponsor yourself. All of your father will going to um, sponsor you. So while they will become old, you must have to sponsor them. You must have to sponsor
Yes,
them.
sir.
Don't forget about them. Take the responsibility of them. If you want to become a mature enough, if you want to become the guardian for them, you must have to be financially affordable, financially capable. So be the best version of you. And as I mentioned earlier in the last video classes, do the mercy to you and do the best version of you. All of the guys and all of the teachers and society members will be proud of you. So I just wanna know, and I just wanna take just only 1 minute to take a review in Bangla. How about your feelings? তোমাদের অভিজ্ঞতা কেমন ছিল? তোমাদের মনে হয় এটাই প্রথম ভার্চুয়াল ক্লাস ছিল? সবাই বলতে পারো।
It's very nice, sir.
অলরেডি অনেকে লাইট অফ করে ঘুমাই গেছে মনে হয়। ওকে ফাইন। সামিয়া, তোমার কেমন লাগছে অনলাইন ক্লাসটা?
ভালো স্যার।
ওকে, অল দ্য ভেরি বেস্ট ফর অল অফ ইউ। তোমাদের কি কেউ কারো কোনো কিছু বলার আছে? বললে বলতে পারো। কারো কোনো কিছু জানার আছে বা বলার আছে? ওকে, ওকে, টিল দেন তাহলে আমরা আগামী শনিবারে আমাদের দেখা হচ্ছে ম্যানুয়াল ক্লাসে, এবং আমরা এই সংক্রান্ত বাকি যে ভার্সনগুলো আছে এবং আপগ্রেড আমাদের লেকচার শিট তৈরি করা আছে ওগুলো নিয়ে আমরা নিশ্চয়ই শনিবারে ক্লাসে আলোচনা করব। তোমরা সবাই অবশ্যই উপস্থিত হবে। টিল দেন, গুড নাইট অ্যান্ড আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Good night, sir.
Good
Good
night,
night,
sir.
sir.
গুড নাইট, গুড নাইট,
Allah Hafiz.
আল্লাহ হাফেজ।